Hi, my name is Jeromy Graybill. My last name was actually Thompson when I played for the Somerset Heat from about 2001 through 2004. I was introduced to the Somerset Heat through a basketball recruiting agency in the US. When I very first moved to Tasmania, I actually lived with two local legends, Megan and Nick Probert, who introduced me to Vegemite, which in the US is like mud in the bottle. My first impression when I was introduced to the club was it was very small comparative to the schools and facilities in the US, a friendly community, and a bunch of people that were very proud of their local club. They were very supportive and they always made me feel very welcome. Besides playing for the Somerset Heat, I actually got to fine-tune some of my coaching skills with the youth basketball team and the senior women's team, which I will get to a little bit later. It has been quite a while since I have played there, but I remember I had the pleasure of competing with some of the men like Lee, Jason, Rodney, Nisi, Ahern, and Toddy Wads, and then getting know some of the members like Brian, Kathy, Graham, and the Poulters. I was reading over a few articles, and I came across one that kind of describes our club, and let me just read that to you. It was basically a group of local blokes who have been around the traps, bring out the best in each other, and are brought together by a deep desire for success against all odds. My first year playing for the Somerset Heat, we struggled quite a bit, and I remember Graham looking at me with that distaste look and saying to me, "You bloody Yank, you better start winning some games." And I started laughing, but then I soon realized he was very serious. But I always noticed how loyal everybody was, even through the rough times. And after a loss, and even though we lost, not one person stopped caring. And we would go shake off our performance with a pat on the back, a cold beer, and what you Aussies like to call meat pies. Then the year after, we started to find our niche and start winning some games. Graham still razzed me, but after the game, he had his arm around me, a big smile, and he would be singing that song proudly, and that was quite a memory for us. Even winning and losing wasn't the memories I cherished the most, even though playing in a championship was something that I was very proud of. But it was the friendship, the camaraderie, the community, and the atmosphere that I remembered the most about our club. Some particular memories I had was the boys' trip after the season that we'd go out to Nisi's cabin. And I can't talk about the details because of the oath that we had to sign before we went, but I could definitely say there was plenty of booze, maybe some dancing, and a lot of laughter, which we always had a really good time. Then some of the other memories that I had with the club was the dress-up parties that we would have, and I think even one year I dressed up as Sylvester the Cat, which I can't believe I found a uniform that would fit me. But those were some real fun memories that I had of our club. Another highlight was coaching the senior women's local team, and I cannot remember everybody's name, but there was Jeanette, Odette, Danielle, Stacy, and Jasmine, probably a lot of others, but I just can't remember at the top of my head. They worked very hard, but there was also a goofy side to them, and it kept things on the light side. We didn't have a winning season, but it definitely was a successful year to us. And I still can't believe some of the antics that those girls would be up to, and Daniel Butler would take it to a whole nother level. But I'd have to say it was very memorable for me, and I would just want to say thank you to the girls team for having such a fun season. I just want to say congratulations to the 1987 senior women's team for winning the club's only premiership. I'm sure it was quite an experience, but I'm betting that most of your fondest memories is the road traveled to get there. It doesn't just take the hard work and skill, but it's the close relationships and trust you build with each other that make you guys successful. Go Heat. I want to say thank you to the Somerset Heat for not just opening your club doors, but opening your homes to me, making me feel very welcome and being part of your club. Someday I hope to bring my family there to see what I got to experience. I'm very proud to be a Heat. I want to give a special thank you to Brian Whiteroad. As you know, being far away from family is hard, and he made me feel like I was part of his family. Keep in touch to this day, and I follow the club on a day-to-day basis. I just want to say I hope to see you guys all soon, and thank you for letting me be part of this.